Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4 the Three Mountains playing as Ryukyu. We just finished a war against England. We took one of their colonial nations, weakened a couple of others, and took some land in Northumberland so that we will be able to get to London a lot faster in the future. Now we're trying to find a way to deal with these guys up over here. I suppose one thing we could do is go ahead and transfer another army. Let's say to Stavanger or whatever you call it. That should be fine. These guys shouldn't be under attack. I can't really get the straight control, but I can send more armies over here to deal with Sweden and Lübeck. I want to finish off Lübeck and get a lot of land off to Prussia, if at all possible. I'm also going to want to release Denmark and feed them some more of their land, and so on. There's a lot of stuff we need to do. We want to fight revolutionary France soon. I kind of want to finish this war first so I can release people properly. But yes, we definitely want to fight revolutionary France. We'll need to transfer a lot more troops for that, of course. They are allied to Savoy, Saxony, and Bavaria, but that's honestly completely doable. Savoy is a one-province minor. Saxony's dying in this war. Bavaria, not that big a deal either. It's really just a matter of finding a good way to end this. And Sweden won't be an issue, but Lübeck would. We've lost. Annexed Daimyo against Jin. That's fine. Can we get this fort now, please? Darn it. Sitting at a 71% for a chance for surrender. Catholic zealots have fired again. Brittany is still at war with Cascadia. They never did actually finish. It occurs to me. Seems a little bit bizarre. We'll send some guys to the north and some to the south. But now we actually have a path to get around Castilian Louisiana, so we can have a lot more mobility trying to deal with rebels as they come. Up over here, things are looking probably fine. I guess I'll have you guys just sit around and do some autonomous rebel suppression for a bit. I mean, this is all you're able to do, but you can reduce their unrest a lot. That's pretty good. Let's see. England, did you finish your war against Portugal? You did, and you did take a little bit of the Niger, but not much. Very little. You were far too concerned about me up to the north. Arguably the right choice. Okay, you guys go over there. Let's transfer some more troops down to France through the English Channel. Okay, I'm going to need to stomp on these guys somehow. 71% chance here with Lübeck. He's only got these two forts that I'm aware of. And then there's Saxony, of course. Which I'll vassalize them if I can. Sure, why not? So I can fight in the forest here, and if he jumps on me, I think I will have a good terrain advantage I can use. He is jumping in, but he's got a -2 penalty. I mean, yeah, he's rolling a lot better than I am, but he's going to lose this fight. So that's the shatter I was hoping for. Here's hoping now that Lübeck has to retreat back across the straits. I forgot he does actually have a fort here in Schelland, or whatever you call it. Without the naval superiority, that's going to be a little difficult to deal with. But if I can send even just the transport navy, maybe I can scare him off just enough to cross and start making progress? Somehow that doesn't feel likely to work, but if it did, that'd be convenient. All right, come on, get that fort. Bohemia is still the emperor of the HRE, which was expected. You guys are doing a terrible job sieging this, just FYI. Not to be too critical or anything, you just suck. Let's see if we can send some guys with a siege general to assist. Okay, so he's retreating. Where is he going to retreat to? Oh, found his ships again, so can't do much there anymore. Never mind, my transport navy's not going to be able to do much of anything. I think he's going to get stuck with just this fort left. How far are you going to retreat, buddy? Not staying in Schelland. Where'd he go? Did he hop onto boats? Or do I just not have vision here for some reason? Prussian separatists. Oh, that's to my advantage. Still not getting this fort, even though it does clearly say that we had a 71% chance. So I'm going to go with my criticisms before were completely valid. It's not crazy paradox math. It just sucks. All right, well, he's not going to go anywhere at this point. We've got all of his troops stuck here, I think. Good God! Come on! This is what I'm talking about. Ugh, I know I'm complaining. I am aware of these factoids. But Is it justified? I think so. Hey, Saxony. Would you like to be a vassal? You would? Hooray! We're just gonna casually go and eat Saxony now. Mine. And in that decision, I had an aneurysm and died. Queen Regency Council. Well, just Queen Regency, not a Regency Council. She's 62, though, so there's a very high likelihood we have a Regency Council in the near future. Which obviously would be very bad, because my heir is young, and, yeah, that'd be terrible. Please live for a very, very long time, because if I have a few years where I can't declare any wars, that'll be a bit of a problem. West Indies has a colonial assembly. I'd at least like to get involved in a war against, say, the Ottomans before that happens, because at least then I'm busy for a few years, and it kind of buys me some time. Yeah, I don't know where his troops went. I think they did just get... They just stayed in Lolland. Okay, we finally got the capital of Lubeck down. Good. You guys now may move over here. We're not going to get this without naval superiority, so that's just a straight-up nope. But he's not going anywhere, so we can get a ticking war score against Sweden if we want. Braunschweig is done. They're going to go automatically kill this guy, so there's nothing new to do up there. We'll go up to Altmark. Don't need to influence Canada anymore, but thank you. Portuguese separatists. I'll assist with that. You guys good up over here? I think that you are. How do we want to do all this? I'm looking forward to my next war against the Ottomans. It's not going to be easy exactly, but it's not going to be nearly as hard now that we have so many of his forts down. They're really struggling over there. I don't think there's anything I can do to really help, though. I want to declare war against revolutionary France next. That's the next big target. He's got a lot of land that I would like to take away from him. Struggling a little bit up here. Don't want to spend the power on it, though, because I might need to sack it for manpower in the future. Native assimilation is nice. I suppose we could actually continue with our whole rapid colonization thing. Haven't been doing that for a little bit. Let's recall the colonists. Send another one over here. Go. I'm just going to fill that area in as best as we can. We are generating 14 Diplo power per month at the moment. Which is good, because we have to work through these ideas. Another diplomat doesn't matter. Improve relations is okay. Diplo rep can be helpful. Province war score cost, that is the big one. Also, lowered impact on stability if we decide to, I don't know, break royal marriages, truce break, and so on. These things are all good. Alright, nothing to be done here. This is already getting all siege down. I'm going to go ahead and just siege this away from the Prussian separatists, because my intention is just to give it to Prussia straight up. They're on low war enthusiasm, which means we probably can go ahead and end this now. I wanted to get this fort, but let's start with Lubeck and see what I can do. So, for example, you return these cores here to Prussia. I'm going to go ahead and siege down Danzig real quick, because we can't actually hand that off at the moment. A general has died. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a new one. Not good. New one. Better-ish, I guess. I'll take it. Okay. Hand that off to Prussia, so that's good. Can't take an absolute ton. Is there anything I could take over here that I could release? This apparently also belongs to Prussia. I'm giving off Altmark. Brunswick I could release. But honestly, meh. I'm good with taking Funen, so I can hand that off to Denmark when I release them. And I think I will not give up Altmark, mainly because it's going to be a little difficult for Prussia to actually do anything with that. I can't take Shelland, and that's because, yeah, that's just not going to be a thing. All right. Can't take that, though. This is the most I can get out of Lubeck at the moment. And I think it's going to have to be good enough. So I will take a little bit of money from you, and we're just going to go ahead and end that now. Okay. Sweden apparently now has higher war enthusiasm. Don't know why. Because now I actually can transport my troops over here to Gotland and kill you. So you should probably be sad, not happy. Just saying. Can we get through here without accidentally losing the black flag? I want to use them against revolutionary France. Like, you guys can't cross because we no longer have military access with Lübeck. Probably fine. Still working on this fort. Now he's back down to the low war enthusiasm. I want to finish off Sweden, if possible. And we're close. We just have to siege down Gotland to do that, because otherwise we have the minus 1,000 reasons. I don't suppose you can get a general. No, it's kind of late. Monetary reforms. I mean, I think I'd rather just gain inflation. It's already ticking down as is, and that way I don't have to spend any more power. All right. You're trying to train up troops. That's adorable. It's not going to work, though, bud. I mean, if it does, you can train him, but he's just going to die. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend the power just to blow it open. I know it's a pretty weak fort, but I'd like to just get this over with quickly so I can move on to the next thing, because it is 1732, and we always need to be working toward the next war goal. My truce with the Ottomans expires in, I think, 2 years. My truce with Bengal expires in 1. So we should always be looking for how we are going to continue with those wars. Bengal's pretty weak. Honestly, these 2 armies plus the vassal swarm is enough to deal with him. So we'll get them over there. But other than that, it really is going to come back down to the Ottomans. I need to fight revolutionary France, and I don't want to fight them until I finish this war. So that's why we're spending the power. It's not like I need military power that badly right now. Come on, that was so close. We could have had a 50-50 chance to just take it outright, and you just couldn't give it to me. Russia is no longer considered to be a world power. Who is? The Ottomans, of course, England, Aragon, Castile, Bohemia, Delhi, and Portugal. Russia is weak sauce, no doubt. You just damaged my colony? How? I don't know. Let's go ahead and send the colonists over here. Send 1 more infantry. Boom. We can afford it. We might as well. What are you guys up to? I think we're actually going to keep these guys around to go and deal with the forts of the Ottomans, if possible. I assume Bohemia will join in on this war again. That may be a bad assumption. I don't know. Can I dock up real quick and not fight these guys? No, we have to fight them. Well, I really would rather not fight him, so the second I can retreat, we should do so. There we go. Lost a couple of transports, but all in all, not that bad. And now we can full annex Sweden. All right, so they're done. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We'll just take all your money. We'll have you revoke a bunch of cores and stuff. And they're dead. We're never going to release Sweden. They're just done for. All right, wars are over. Now comes the grand point of having to hand off all of the lands. So first things first, we did say we wanted to release Denmark, and we're going to do that. There they are. Release. I kind of expected that they would start with Gotland, but I guess that is not theirs. Maybe they would like to have it, though? Denmark, Denmark, Denmark. Would you like... You can't have it. Alrighty then. Never mind. Divert trade. Finland. Or maybe I keep it for myself. First off, get rid of the fort, because it's annoying. Go ahead and transport you guys across. I guess I'm okay with keeping something to have my own personal range in this general area as long as I can core it, which I can. All right, yeah, that's probably fine. Norway, you're going to get a couple more provinces, so let's hand those off. Up over here. Lapland. And Jokmok. I don't know. Finland, you need these 2 provinces so that you have full land access, and then that's all we are going to be feeding Finland. They are, of course, very, very loyal right now. They are thrilled with how I've been treating them. All right, so that's all done. All right, look at that. That's kind of cool. That finishes everything off over here. Over in this direction, we wanted to release Flanders. And we shall. So Flanders now exists. Prussia did get stronger, so they're a bit happy. Up over here, you wanted to hand a lot of land off to Gaeldom, I think. I'm not going to keep this for myself. Unless there was somebody I could release, but the answer to that is Scotland, but I think it's more fun just to keep Gaeldom around. So we're just going to feed them and make them strong. I missed them. Where'd they go? There they are. All right, you're going to have a hard time coring all this. I hope you can handle it. Let's give you the West March. The East March. Northumberland. Cumbria. York. Hull. And Scarborough. And that gets their overextension up to 80%, but that's it for them. All right, solid. What else are we looking at? Where'd you come from? This never got cored by Jianzhou. What? How are these things possible? I need to go kill these Korchin separatists. Got a bunch of small little random navies sticking around all of a sudden. People are trying to kill each other. Probably fine. Honestly, I'm just going to delete this navy. Screw it. I don't really feel like dealing with them. All right, so that's all fine. We're all good here. Okay, so the next target has to be the Revolutionary France. I have troops in position. We'll fight Bavaria and Savoy, but that's fine. Not going to call in Bohemia on this. What are your reasons right now, anyway? Does not owe me 10 favors anymore. Whoa, what? Sure enough, but you're close. The important thing is we'll have enough favors by the time that we are ready to fight the Ottomans. The downside is if I'm already at war at a time when we do want to fight the Ottomans, they won't be able to join on multiple wars. So if we fight France, we really want to wrap this up in the next 2 years. That's what I'm learning out of this. But I think that I am okay with that. Is Savoy a member of the HRE? They are, so we can't co-belligerize them either. All right, so we're just going to go for this. Imperialism against Paris should be completely fine, unless... What's Crush the Revolution? So it gives me less aggressive expansion, better prestige, and even cheaper costs for the conquest of everything. Wait a minute. This is better than imperialism. What? I mean, I know such a thing is possible. Spreading the revolution is really good too, but this seems amazing. All right. Then, yeah, all right. No more imperialism for now. Crush! That doesn't quite flow off the tongue in the same way. Go to Paris. Go get forts. I don't think there's much he's going to be able to do. Oh, he's got diddly frickin' squat. I think we can handle this in the next 2 years. Absolutely. Annex Gaeldom. Nah. Gaeldom's cool. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Who's worried about him? Gascon Pretender rebels. No. 13 colonies have rivaled New Ryukyu. No. Fort. What else you got? Fort. Fort. Screw it. I don't feel like I need to keep people together. I think we're completely fine. We'll get this fort really fast, and we'll just go for Bavaria. Yeah, this is going to work out to be super duper easy for me. Oh, hello. More Ethiopian separatists and stuff. Well, I'll have you guys make a quick little pit stop. Grab me some Slim Jims, maybe a little bit of corn nuts. Also, kill the separatists. That's completely fine, right? Not callous at all. I mean, we're just kind of playing a casual world conquest game where lots of people are going to die because of the power of the Empire. Ryukyu in Australia embraces the Enlightenment. Good for you. Siege of Paris is done. Ticking war score. Split, split, split. Doop-a-doop, doop-de-doop. Okay, he's got troops over here. You know something. We got a free general. We can just pop over and kill you real quick. In the mountains, no less. Hi, France! Don't you take that fort. Thank you. France with their super-duper high morale is still a problem. All right, go to the capital of Savoy. We've won the Siege of Lyonnais. That didn't take long at all. Go to Bavaria. Amazingly, we got that before these guys did. Wow. Luxembourg's down. Split, split, split. Go here, 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 and here. We're just gonna casually kill everything in sight. Everyone must die. Andrew is down for the count. Doop, 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 doop. Here. Here. Okay. I mean, yeah, these guys joining did add in a few extra troops. I probably should be a little cautious not to walk into a trap, but, I mean... I see you guys down over here in Catalonia. I don't feel like helping with this. Vijayanagar's kind of been mean to me. I don't really feel the desire to assist them in any of their endeavors. More infantry, more random troops sitting around over here from all the different annexations we've done. Definitely should get them together in a stack. Maybe make some use out of them. All right. When we are ready to fight the Ottomans, the good news is... we reduce so many of their forts. They're going to have mostly a bunch up over here and a bunch in Anatolia itself, and that's kind of it. We're going to be in a really good spot to take them down. You guys honestly can probably go ahead and start pushing down through Bohemia. We'll have one fort here. One here. You guys can start heading down toward Polotsk. Chernigov. Same thing here. Actually, here. I'm just getting all my troops in position. Because we know what our next war is going to be. Revolutionary France still has pretty high war enthusiasm, considering they are obviously losing this war. You guys should be able to kill them in the Palatinate. You guys go to Troyes. More stuff sieged and done. You guys are going to go and threaten his army down here in Catalonia because he's annoying me. We are starting to work on the siege of Bavaria. Savoy's going to die pretty quickly, and we might as well just annex them. Apparently losing some population in one colony in favor of another is a little bit weird. But that automatically finished, so okay. Recall the colonist and send him over here. There you go. Look at us filling in the map. Look at us go. We look good. All right. All right. So, what's it going to be, Varia? I'm going to blow open your fort. Because I don't like you. Everything in France. We're going to have a full occupation of France momentarily. Ain't a dang thing he can do about any of it. Go to Savoy. And the fun thing is, actually, if we do vassalize Savoy before we end this war, we can feed them some of their land back. That would make them happy, right? Would love to start attacking Bengal immediately. Cannot do so. Diplomat? Sure, why not? Could call Bohemian on the war. Don't see the point. Admin power. You know what? We don't have full stability. Let's fix that. Okay. Imperialism against Chenne. Oh, interesting. You exist. There's no way for me to get to you with Portugal doing what they have been, but Portugal apparently has a lot of noble rebels in particular sieging them down. They're going to break soon. So is Timbuktu, by the way. They're going to break, but... do I care? No. No, as a matter of fact, I do not. So let's see, you're already over there. Yeah, we've got a full occupation going here of France. So they're dead, especially if we can catch them here in the hills, which we did. And we won the siege of Vaud. He's been stack wiped, so that's the end of that. Let's go assist with the fort. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, knock him down. Russia is now a world power. Well, for as long as that's going to last. You refuse to become a vassal for now. Because the Crush the Revolution Casus Belli, does not apply to you. That's interesting. I did not realize that would have a problem with all your little buds. Interesting. I still might be able to make something work with them and get them as a daimyo. Might have a little bit of trouble here against Bavaria, taking them as a vassal, though. I'm not convinced that there's anything I'll be able to do. May exceed war score, would result in blah, 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 length of war. I mean, yeah, length of war is going to go down. I hate, by the way, I click on the whole vassal thing, and it's just like, you know what, we're just going to, we assume that you'd like to go back to your capital. Is that correct? No! It's not. Freaking stupid AI. Let's go ahead and get Siege General in charge. We'll speed this up a little bit. There we go. 7% chance now. Up to 21% chance. It is not quite impossible for things to go wrong for me, but whatever. We got the Siege of Narbonne back, so that's that done. You guys go kill the Pretenders for Gascony. Even though they're at minus 92% on this level 8 fort. Good lord. Alright, you guys are going to go to Milan. Over here, because we know we weren't going to want to fight the Ottomans. You guys are going to go up over here as well. Casually go on down there. I might be able to... I mean, if I can take Bavaria, that would be ideal. Delhi declares war on Bengal. I guess Delhi does have borders with them, don't they? I wonder if this means that Delhi would be involved in their own... I mean, it's to my advantage to have Delhi involved in a different war. Oh, hello. Let's get a general in charge and assist with these, shall we? We won the siege of München. What were they munching on? Bavarian pretzels, obviously. Delicious. Mm. Supposedly Bavaria, is like the purest cultural representation of like old German culture. I don't know if that's true. I kind of feel like it might be its own thing. Hey, we got an achievement. The revolution was crushed. Cool. And he wasn't even going for that. All right, we're sitting here casually at 99% war score. So turning you into vassal seems to be impossible. So we're going to go with a flat nope on that. And instead, I'm going to see if I can't feed Austria. There you are. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where'd you go? There. Let's see if I can't feed off anything. I might be able to full annex them with it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like probably no. Because here's the thing. I'll bet you Crush the Revolution gives me the really good reduction in cost for everything in France, but not for any of their allies. Yeah, look at that. So the question now becomes, is it worth it? I think the answer is no. Well, wait. I'm not going to declare war on Bengal until I'm ready to fight the Ottomans. The Ottomans I can fight July, so in exactly 1 year. So I have 1 year of time to sit around and let their reasons go down for the length of war, and maybe we can feed at least a province off to Austria. Maybe. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I really don't know. As far as people we can release in revolutionary France, there's not much. Like, it's going to be a little bit awkward trying to eat stuff. I guess we could release Hainaut. Turn another vassal. I need to think of vassals I can feed. I can take more land for myself. I mean, that's an option. It's just... I think what we'll do is we'll release Hainaut up here. We'll, if we can't vassalize Savoy directly, what we may find to be easier is just to annex them. Yeah. But the Crush the Revolution Casus Belli is making things very difficult. What if we did a separate peace with France directly? Okay, see, they'd be happy to give that up. But we lose a lot of reasons. It's way cheaper for me to do things like this. Oh, holy crap, we can do a lot. I mean, that's pretty good, right? I think that's pretty good. It'd be much better if I could eat Savoy. I mean, length of war will only go down by 35 reasons. It's still not enough. So, shy of taking a bit less land in favor of trying to eat them this way. And for that, we are actually pretty close. Like, we could do this. That would allow me to release Savoy as an independent nation. You're gonna accept this. I mean, the length of war is actually gonna make a difference for you. So we'll still hold off a little bit, but that's the only way I can actually release those guys and get new vassals. Strong clergy. 15 legitimacy. Sweet. Revolutionary France is controlling things? What? What are they controlling? How do you still have high war enthusiasm? Is it because you're freaking... Yep, the Crush the Revolution casus belli. The people of France are like, you can't crush our revolution! To which I'm like, place your bets. Place your bets. I'll bet you I can. Profiteering, huh? I don't want Ryukyu and West Indies to be disloyal. We're just going to not do that. We do not have better supplies anywhere except for here, I guess. Supplies are surprisingly having trouble. Right here's fine, though. Hi, Ottomans. I see that you got a lot of people sitting around. You haven't declared a war in a very long time, you know. You getting old there, Ottoman? Getting a little bit old. A little tired of it all, maybe? Got a tie roll. All right. So we're just waiting till July, basically. Revolutionary France just went bankrupt, so... Goody goody gumdrop. Apparently Ryukyu and Mexico separatists? How is that a thing? Oh. Did Brittany die, by the way? Nope, still not dead. To be fair, they do have some islands down over here. It would probably be very helpful if I went and killed Brittany, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably. I know we're out of time for this video. I just want to end this because before we end this week's content, I would like to be in a position to declare war on the Ottomans. It's a very good cliffhanger, you know? But we have extra diplomats sitting around. Let's just go ahead and improve with subjects for a little while. No allies to improve with at the moment. We're already maxed out currently with our only buddy, which is Bohemia. I could send you a gift, but I'd have to give you an absolute ton of money for it to matter. I'm sitting at 15,000 ducats, though. Honestly, I should be able to just, like, buy out a nation. It's like, hey, Ulm. I will give you 10,000 ducats for you to just become my vassal. And they should absolutely say yes. They'll be like, aha, well, considering that is the next 2,000 years of our income, that sounds like a pretty good deal. And I'll be like, yes, as a matter of fact, it rather is. All right, I'm just going to sit here on speed 5 for a bit. Let's try not to do anything else. Just going to deal with pop-ups as they come up. Strong military leadership. Loose tradition. Waiting for July. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Lamba? Oh, we still have a colony over here, and I forgot about him. Oops. Let's get them trained up. I totally forgot that we had a colony over here this entire time. I was wondering about that pop-up. I had noticed it before, and I wasn't sure what was going on. Now I know. There we go. All right, now we can defend that, and we're going to get that colony done and out of the way. Savoy, if you want to just peace out and become my vassal directly, like, I'm not going to say no. Or just give me the land, and I'm not going to say no. But you say no. You just won't do it. One reason off. Is that enough? That's enough. All right, Bavaria's going to hand this off now. I'll even take a little bit of money for good measure. That goes to Austria. Squish. And then we are going to go to Revolutionary France and do all of this. And there's actually more that I can take. Can't take Paris. But I will do this and feed that off to Hainaut. That's a pretty good chunk of land that will be done. Alrighty. France gets weak as heck. And we are now prepared for our next war against the Ottoman. I'm going to hand some land off in between videos. Don't mind me. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, then I ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.